Hello, my name is Ruth Salazar, and this is my journey. I grew up in a small town named Exeter that is part of Tulare County. When coming into Exeter, you are immediately surrounded by agriculture and hundreds of orange groves. It is a small town that roughly consists of 10,000 people and not a lot of diversity, with white and Hispanic being the predominant races that make up this town. The pictures above showcase a glimpse into the small town, and the picture of the orange groves is one of the many murals that are around the entire town. Exeter has only four schools, with Lincoln Elementary serving as a school with grades TK to second. I am the oldest of four children, and my parents came to the United States with nothing, and every day my mother walked me to school and helped me the best she could with not knowing English. The pictures above show a little bit more of Lincoln and the school district it belongs to, as well as the last picture shows my kindergarten picture. This is Rocky Hill Elementary, where I attended 3rd through 5th grade. During this part of my journey, it was tough because my family was growing, but times were hard with my parents finding work. Both my parents worked in the fields and always woke up very early to provide for me and my siblings. They worked in things such as grapes, oranges, along with other fruits and vegetables. Many times we didn't always have enough money to buy foods and groceries, but I always can remember that my parents always pushed forward to get us where we needed to be. This is Wilson Middle School, where I attended 6th through 8th grade. During this time, I was able to get an understanding of the passion I had for education. At this time, I had a realization that I wanted to become a teacher because I enjoyed being in the classroom and learning everything in class. One of the biggest struggles that I did have while attending and learning more was math. I have always struggled with math, even till now. This picture above is recent and does not display what it looked like when I attended, but it shows the growth of the school and how it expanded to serve the current student population. In this part of my journey, I am in high school and I attended Exeter Union High School. While at EUHS, I was able to learn more about my culture and understanding of what I wanted to do. I was part of a program called CAMP, which stands for College Assistant Migrant Program. In this program, we were able to learn more about college and be able to visit universities. Since I was the oldest, my parents really did not know anything about college, so this really helped with explaining information on how it works and especially how I would be able to fund this. While in high school, I was also able to meet my first mentor, Mrs. Robles, which you can see in the first picture on the slide. She encouraged me and motivated me to pursue a college degree. With anything I had concerns or issues with, I knew I could go to her and she would be able to help with anything I needed. During this time in my life, I was very torn on what route to go to, with choosing either attending a community college or going straight to a four-year university. This slide includes my family and the reason why I do everything. I have two younger sisters along with a younger brother that you can see along with my entire family and a family friend. The pictures do include some from my high school graduation. This time I wasn't sure exactly to what I was going to study in college, but I was very excited to move forward and enter this next chapter of my life. My journey after high school started at CSU East Bay in the Bay Area. While at CSU EB, I majored in sociology with a human development minor. Choosing to go to CSU EB was a huge step with reaching my goals, as I became the first in my family to attend college, and even though it was frightening, I knew it was something that needed to happen to reach my goals. During the first year of my college experience, my father passed away. It was something that struck our family out of nowhere, and it was a definite reason why I have continued my educational journey till now. His passing did maneuver a lot of things in my life that I never thought could happen, but did. During this time also, I was able to develop more into what I wanted to do and why I pursued what I am pursuing now. Also, the pictures above show the university I attended as well as my orientation with those that I met during that time. Attending CSUEB was one of the best decisions that I ever made because I was able to develop and meet amazing people that helped me throughout my journey while at undergrad. The pictures above show just some of the areas at East Bay. Here we have just a section of what was actually torn down eventually in my second year of undergrad, as well as some pictures I took from orientation, as well as really maneuvering how I was going to do this whole college experience without really not knowing anything. I was the first in my family to go to college, and now two of my siblings are in the university system. While attending CSUEP, I was able to live on campus and get to know others who were in the same boat that I am, that nobody around them attended college and they were the first. In this part of my educational journey, I was able to land my first job in education as a youth program specialist for an after-school program for the company Eden Housing. Eden Housing is an affordable housing organization, and we had an after-school program right on site. The kids in the first picture were some of the kids that I was fortunate enough to meet while seeing them grow and see their passion as they developed into young adults. Also, while in this job, I was able to travel to Louisville, Kentucky to attend a conference for education, as well as take parents for them to develop their skills while helping their students move forward in their journey. While at East Bay, I was able to work for the Welcome Center. At the Welcome Center, I became a student ambassador. I was able to give families campus tours, aid with the application process, and really help them be able to feel comfortable while attending our school. I was also able to meet two amazing women that have helped me tremendously in my journey. These two women are Nancy Martinson and Lena Korn Clark. They helped me with applying and doing other things on campus with scholarships, as well as finding other jobs, and really helped me with moving me forward with attending workshops and other things that college offered. I was also able to meet others who had the same passion in education as I did. I was part of a team of around 14 that we helped with big events on campus, such as Welcome Day and other orientations, such as Spanish orientation as well. This slide shows other of my colleagues that I was able to work with, and it showed just a great environment that I was in. I really enjoyed working at the Welcome Center because I was able to learn more about the educational system and how the CSU system works. Also, here in this slide, I show my coworkers that I was able to work with, as well as during the final times at East Bay with getting ready for graduation, as well as attending our seminars on campus for leadership. In this part of my journey, I graduated Cal State East Bay, and I was able to have my whole family there along with family friends and really have the final times before moving to Fresno. Also, I was able to be the first to complete and earn my degree to show my other siblings that we are able to make it, and no matter what obstacle is in our way, we can get through it and reach our goals. During my time in Fresno, I was able to get a job with the University of California Cooperative Extension, CalFresh Healthy Living. I was able to teach young children about the nutrition aspect, as well as teaching them about my plate. As you can see, the first picture shows some stencils that we were able to do in Madera at one of the elementary schools that I serve, as well as having a hopscotch that eventually had numbers to teach them about numbers and other aspects of nutrition. This part of my journey really allows for growth in learning how the K-12 system works, along with working with administration and getting to know just a little bit more of how Madera Unified works. This part of the PowerPoint shows a picture of my manager along with two other of my coworkers. I was able to present on the work I have been doing with my current job. I presented on CATCH, which is a physical education activity process that we're able to use with students to incorporate more physical activity in their daily lives with other PE teachers in the Madera Unified, as well as coordinate with the teaching fellows and showing them how to use the curriculum that Catch has. Here's another picture from the workshop that we presented on with another one of our managers, as well as a calendar that shows a tastings, which includes us going to schools and showing them how different fruits and vegetables taste. And on that day, we explained more on yams, and kids were able to taste them and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down in accordance if they liked it or not. In this slide, we have my coworker. She was teaching one of our classes. I did the teaching part and she did the recipe section. We were teaching young parents to learn more about how to cook and how to cook healthy meals for their families, as well as how to properly use a knife and how to go shopping efficiently. Also, the second picture shows me attending a workshop that allowed me to get a better understanding of how to apply for graduate school. Here it shows the statement of purpose slide and just how to get moving forward to apply and get moving on the process. Also, the final picture shows children at one of the schools that I serve, and we were doing a physical activity from the Catch curriculum, and they really enjoyed it, and it allowed them to understand that physical education is not boring and that it can actually be fun and entertaining. In this slide, I show different aspects of my job. I was fortunate enough to learn more about gardening and how making our own meals from growing our own garden allows us to save money. And this is some of the things that I was able to take back to my classes. Also, while at my job, I was able to attend walk to schools where we woke up very early, around 4 in the morning, to get all the materials prepped. And at this picture, the last one, we were in Madeira and playing games before actually walking to school, which is one of our biggest events, along with other schools in the area. In this job, I've also been able to develop just different aspects of how the Central Valley is and just the disparities that are constantly happening around the area. And it allowed me to learn more about why I'm doing the work that I'm doing in the area. In this slide, I have two pictures that were captured from my graduate student orientation. It was a very exciting time, and it's crazy that we're almost at the end. During this time, I was able to meet all of my colleagues and just get a feel of what graduate school would be like, and also to develop more on what it is that I'm going into and how to properly serve the students that I hope to one day serve. Here are some pictures of my journey thus far. The first picture is just of the Kremen School of Education and Human Development. And then we have the Fresno State football games that I was able to attend, as well as the cookies that Christina brought us on our first day of class, which was a big surprise, and they were so good. I can't believe it's almost nearing the end, but I'm so proud of how far we've gotten and can't wait to see what the future has for us. Even though it has been hard, my graduate journey thus far, I am excited to continue to learn and grow and just excited to be in the field as a higher education practitioner. Here we are to currently what the situation is. I am working from home, still with the Cal Fresh Healthy Living University of California Cooperative Extension Program, and I am teaching lessons to children as well as adults. Even though we're not able to be face to face, I know that the information is crucial for them, especially in the times we're living. But I am excited to see just how we can still aid our schools and our partners, as well as moving forward in our HEAL journey and nearing our graduation time.